Welcome everybody to 48 Talk, episode number 28. Happy New Year everybody, I am your host Rage Bully as always. Joining me this time is the usual crew of DXTakamina, Derek Vasconi and Yeho. Once again, Happy New Year everybody, how are you doing?
Happy New
Happy New
Year!
Year! Happy New
新年
Year!
明けましておめでとう
Right
Well,
on.
we're back. We had a little break from 3 weeks. Hope you didn't miss us too much. I don't think so anyway, but here we are again. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, we have a lot of news. So I don't think we're gonna
Yep.
cover everything, but let's get right to it with the, I think the biggest topic is Kohaku. So, did
Yes.
you guys watch Kohaku?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Okay, some quick thoughts on Kohaku. Let's go with Derek first.
Yes, well, obviously, Saene's massive upset over Sashi kind of, I think, lit the whole Woto world on fire. Wouldn't you guys agree?
Yeah, pretty
Yep.
much. She defended Sashi. Oh man.
I was speechless when I saw
I
it.
was,
Yeah.
well, I was really impressed with the fact that Sayane let out some real tears. I mean, the girl doesn't necessarily shed them that often in a public setting. It seems she's very stoic, very
Yeah.
firm and your typical leader type. But when she just broke down, like I had tears in my eyes because she broke down. I'm like, darn it, like come on, Sayane. But then the fact that Sashi was supportive, Paruto came over and gave her kind of like a hug. Everyone was happy for her. I started thinking, uh-oh, could this be the foreshadow for the Susenkyo?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I'm really thinking we
Oh,
could
man.
have a real honest to God like contender to dethrone Sashi. And I'm so pumped because
Yeah.
I really feel okay. I mean, we still have Mayu because we can't ever count her out because she is such a dedicated fan base, and I think she's gonna be right up there. Paruto's gone, which means we're gonna have obviously more openings than Susenkyo. But now we have Sayane, and we've been calling it, haven't we? She's had a
Yeah.
great year, like a fantastic year, and this could be the crowning moment. Oh, I'm pumped!
Oh,
I'm
man.
pumped.
Yeah, a couple of things though. First off, so the voting on Kohaku got a total of 460,000 votes, so that's a significant difference compared to Sosenkyo, of course, because you can buy
True.
multiple CDs.
Right.
Of course, Sashi had on the Sosenkyo 243,000 votes alone. But if you look at the votes, you said Mayu is still a contender. If I look at these votes, he is definitely not a contender.
Interesting.
The difference between Mayu and Sayane is almost 30,000 single votes.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Wow.
in the top 16 list, Mayu is on 4th place with 15,473 votes. Then you have Paru on the 3rd place with 19,000, so that's an okay difference. Then you have
Yeah.
Sashi on 2nd place with 34,247. But you have Sayane with 41,190 votes. That's a
Yeah.
significant
Amazing.
difference
Exactly.
for the first place. So that's why I think, yeah, when I saw this, you saw the tears, and she was completely flustered. She was like, "What just happened?" And she was like, for the first time ever, and it didn't help because when she walked to the stage, there were very tall men standing there. She felt really like, I wouldn't say not weak, but what you call it word? I think what do you have
Frail?
the word for it? Maybe
Frail?
something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So like vulnerable. That's the word I'm
Yeah.
looking
Vulnerable.
Oh
vulnerable,
yeah, yeah.
for. The first time it's like you don't see Sayane that vulnerable much often. Like always this leader, this type.
Yeah. Oh,
And-
it's strong type. Yeah.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, he had this backstage interview, and she was talking about. They were talking about, are you going to apply for Sosenkyo? And she was like, I can't let the fans down because of this result.
Yeah.
She wanted to skip Sosenkyo this year, but after what happened on Kohaku, she's like,
She can't. She
I
can't anymore.
gotta fight.
Yep.
And I even think because of this, her ideas of graduating this year are out the window.
Oh yeah.
I think she's going to wait for Sosenkyo the result. If she doesn't get first, then it's like in that year I'm gonna say she's gonna graduate. I was thinking maybe in March she was already gonna announce it, but no. Now she's like, I'm gonna fight one more time because of Kohaku. So it's interesting how the fans look, but you can also see the difference now with buying votes and just people votes.
Yep, exactly.
Although
Well, also,
international fans, some of us voted, but not a lot could vote because of it was Japan only, of course. They had to
Yeah. Well,
of
download
course.
an app and stuff like this, and
Yeah,
too
I had
much
to.
trouble.
Yeah, I had to use a VPN service for my vote, so yeah, it was really hard.
yeah, I mean that's anymore. Like I don't even. I don't even worry about that stuff anymore because if you're an international fan, it's an uphill battle to be an AKB fan all the way, no matter
Yep.
what. And
Yep.
this is a good example of AKS management just saying, we don't care about the international fans because there's no money there. But I will say this, getting back to what you just said, here's the problem I have. Well, it's not a problem, but it's a concern for mine. I really wanted this to be Matsui Jirina's year, in a way, because I
Yeah.
love the girl.
me
She's,
too.
Yeah, same
you know what I
here.
mean? She's kind of like my...
So it's more like we're torn apart between this actually.
yeah,
So
like,
do we support Sayane, or do you support Jirina? So yeah,
right?
it's
She-
really
she's
hard.
She's my Kamiyoshi alternate. Like, Yukirin's my Kamiyoshi, but, like, Jirina is, like, I think pushing her out. Because the more I watch this girl, and after watching her on Showroom this past year, Jirina just completely won me over. And then it's just... Like, now, though, I want Saine, though, too, because it's like, after watching this epic victory, and it's like,
Yeah.
and Sashi actually has
Oh,
a
man.
chance to be dethroned,
Exactly.
potentially, you know... I'm just my head's exploding now because it's like we're only a few months away if you really think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
About 5 months,
gonna
yeah.
be here sooner than we know,
5
and
months.
we could have a real power match here between Jirina, Sayane, and of course Sashi. And I'm still gonna say Mayu,
Oh,
even
man.
though I just have a feeling, but I
You
think
did
I don't know.
when they did the song, they showed Sayane, but then they panned out to Sashi, and they stayed on Sashi for quite a bit, and you can see in her eyes she was frustrated. She's like, "Oh
Yeah.
man," it's like, I thought I had this in the bag, but no, just gotta gotta keep up, gotta
Finally,
contend.
NMB striking back. It's about time, NMB.
Yeah,
'cause
a
you were
lot
really
of them
losing
were
it.
ranked in the Dream Team, right? Like
Yep.
12 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about time, NMB actually. So,
SKE
yeah.
had 6.
I know,
Yeah.
maybe this could be the year. You know, I want SKE to go back to their former glory. You know,
Yeah,
when they had
same.
the double Matsuis were just killing it, and SKE looked like
Mm-hmm.
they especially the ones to Senkyo where they had like so many members
Yep.
like in the upper 30 ranking. But I will say this, like the only thing with Sashi, and this is something we can't all like ever forget, is I'm fairly sure. This may be common knowledge. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm fairly sure she has a very wealthy patron who has no problem dropping a crap ton of money on CDs when it comes to Senkyo. I don't know his name, or I think he's been circulated around, but I mean she's got a patron, so I don't know. You know, do you know what I'm talking about, Yayo? Like,
Yeah, that Chinese guy. What's
Yeah, the Chinese guy.
Oh, right.
Andy was
He's pretty-
talking about it. He's like, yeah, you guys should introduce me to him so I can get all these handshake tickets along with it.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
Yeah, she has
Yeah,
some stuff on Twitter as well lately with the Asian fans, and
Yeah.
she quickly apologized for it, but whoops, slip on her part.
But Sashi takes it to people. Like I gotta
exactly.
give her a lot of respect for
Doesn't
giving. Like
care.
she don't take no crap from the antis. She's been
Yeah.
known to do that. She's been known to get
Mm.
on, get into battles with people. And I give her a lot of respect. She lives this life. This is her. I mean, she likes this. Look what she's doing with Morning Musume. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
she is an idol through and through. She's like you, Karen. She's the anti-idol, but she's still an idol. And like
Mm.
that's just really good interaction. That's why I
Yeah.
think Sashi is gonna be difficult to beat comes to Senkyo, but we have a glimmer of hope.
Yep.
And that's Saturday. And maybe even Jirina. Yeah, exactly. You're the angel.
But you know what surprised me as well at that Dream Team announcement? The
Yes.
power, I'm gonna say it's the power of Kojima Haruna. Because right before they had the special stage, and Kojima Haruna did vote for Oya Shizuka live
Oh, yeah,
on that
yeah, yeah.
stage.
And look what happened.
What happened? Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know what exactly happened, or there's like this huge troll audience in the AKB, because it happened again. Same happened with Tani Marika, of course, ranking so high on
Yeah.
Sosenkyo in the preliminaries, and then actual
Yay.
Sosenkyo. But
So, yeah.
Oya Shizuka on the 12th position of the Dream Team, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy for her, but what?
What? Yeah.
I love how Rie was like going and saying like, holy shit.
Like,
you're-
right? Yeah, like, but I love the fact that Jirina was like right there, and then Oya, and you're like, huh? And she even beat out Dasu, and I'm
Yeah.
just like,
What?
the world is exploding. But again, like you said, Kojima still has that like influence, that clout as this massive first gen senpai who is one of two remaining, and it's really beautiful. That's why we're gonna have a huge loss when she graduates here. What, next month after? But
February, so February.
but I wonder if she'll try to do the same thing for somebody who comes to Sankyo, like, hey, vote for this person, and then all of her fans will just massively dedicate their votes to whoever that is. Because remember, I mean, Nyan Kamen still managed to beat like major members in this past Sankyo. Kojima wasn't even in the Sasenkyo technically, and she still beat out a ton of people. So what if she says, "Hey, vote for Oya," and the next thing you know, we're gonna be in the
Could happen. I'm scared to happen. Even.
Yeah.
But
good for her, though. I say.
I'm actually glad for NMB on that side because, like, I was worried, like, who's going to replace Sayane? But now 2017 is safe. For at least a half a year. But if you look at it, I think they knew they were in trouble, and even management knew we're in trouble. So even the talent agency were like, "All right, we're gonna switch sides." So they went now from what was it again?
Yoshimoto Kyoraku.
Yeah, to Showtime. I'm saying, is that the right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So they switch agency. So that may be helpful for their future. They change approach, change how it works.
Maybe some new ideas usually helps. So
yeah,
I'm
their new single sold pretty good in the first week,
Yes.
about 350,000. That's not bad. It's the
Not
same as Futari Saison, I believe.
Yep.
But the members there is like I'm getting more like a Shimari Meru is or am I saying it right now?
Shiroma Meru. Yeah. Shiroma
All right.
Meru.
Yes, she's doing fine. She's getting more of that look and more of that ace establishment.
Yeah.
Even Momoka is just crazy and still there.
Momoka, she's awesome.
But
Momoka's just awesome.
she got a placement.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Oh yes.
Shibuya Nagisa is getting bigger and bigger on the stage. She's growing in Team 4 as well. So I think they noticed and they are now, you know what, we need to do something. So there may be a hope for NMB yet if they keep it up. This is the year of the comeback for NMB.
It very well could be. I'll also say this, and I called this before on like in my top 10 list of things AKB needs to do to survive, and it's personalities. It comes down to girls in this massive idol group that stand out, like Momoka. Momoka, look at, she finally got recognized, both with her own single and then she's part of the Kohaku, that whole team, and then on top of that you have more girls like that, I think, can rise up with NMB, and who knows? I mean, maybe even Ketchi's sister will be something. I mean, we all saw that very touching, very heartwarming video where Ketchi passed off the torch to her younger sister, Harimoto, and I think it's going to be very beautiful to see her rise up and kind of take Ketchi's place, maybe have her own photo book someday and all that. I guess we can only hope. Yeah. But I would say NMB have some depth now. Something that I maybe didn't quite see, but maybe the world is starting to see. Yeah, and if Saine wins, oh my god, the spotlight is going to be all there in Osaka. Can't ever count Osaka out, man. You just can't. I'm pumped.
Never ever.
So, what do you guys think of the actual performance on Kohaku? On Egg's side? It was, to me, it wasn't more of, you know what, we're just there for the voting.
Yeah.
That was the appeal, but the songs itself were like, it's fine, anyone can do it.
Yeah, it was pretty much the usual, song-wise, so, yeah, it was enjoyable. Yeah, it was enjoyable.
Costumes were fine, the new ones at the voting, they looked like they were royalty.
River was a nice touch. It was nice to hear them.
They did, Yokoyama Yui did something wrong with River, though. She was.
Did you catch it?
Yeah.
at the start, she was like
Yeah.
way too high, and
Yeah.
they even called her on it. She's like, you need like AKB, but she's like AKB,
Yeah.
just a little high.
Well, she's no Takamina. Though,
No, she knew she
Nope.
screwed up on that moment.
Yeah.
But other performances on the 46 side, man, they
Oh.
Oh.
silent majority in those amazing outfits. I already thought they were like
Yeah.
general outfits, but now they're like admiral or even
Yep.
higher. I don't know what army ranks there are, but man, oh man, and they
I love
show
this.
so much passion during the silent majority. That like perfect. Sadly, it was the short version. I expected the
Yeah.
long version there.
Oh, sadly so. Sadly so.
And then
Yeah,
we got yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say with Kea. I mean, again, this is the group to watch, and I think that it's only gonna get better. They've come out with 3 solid songs. Futare Saisan is the song of 2016 easily. I don't think there's anything better. Maybe Love Trip might have come close, and I only say that because the more I listen to Love Trip, the more I'm definitely falling in love with it. No pun intended. But it's just thank you. But I love Yayo's like little performances. He just so accentuates everything I say. I just need you to follow me around, Yayo. So whenever I talk about AKB, you could just like sign this stuff for me. Thank you. But with Batari Seisan, like it was even more interesting to me that like Kea again, Kea's only drawback, and I'm still gonna say it, is they have no variety talent, no experience
Not yet.
whatsoever. I'm just when they right before Kohaku, they were subjected to typical Japanese variety shows, and they
Yeah.
put them in an elevator and they gassed them and. Which, that aside, I just don't think Kei understands the implication there.
Golden confetti shower.
Yeah.
Confetti shower. I
Oh,
mean,
boy.
it's just they just keep getting put in these situations. But that's a whole other story. But what I would say is they don't respond with enough variety, like give back, like and they're so when they get those members, hopefully this year, they are going to be unstoppable. I may even really start like fanning over to them and getting stuff from them. But until then, at least they have the music there. I think it's good, but it's just that performance of Silent Majority. If that doesn't win people over, I don't know what else they need to do. Because for me, it's more variety that wins me over. But when I saw that, again, tears. Because it was just like, I felt it, man. I don't know about you, but I freaking felt it.
Exactly.
Hard.
No, but on the variety side, so they're now doing the special with Nogizaka under construction.
Yes.
I
The
thought
special.
part 2 was supposed to come out this week, but apparently not. They did reveal it. They were saying it was going to be on 5th of January, but haven't seen it online yet, so maybe next week.
Okay.
But they start out with being very stiff, and they're being called on it, so they're slightly getting looser. And compared to Nogizaka, Nogizaka is just a wild, like yeah, and they're like yes here.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But good news, Kea Bingo is coming back. They already showed a preview of the second season.
The Danzo.
The first episode is going to be a Danzo episode, so it's like okay,
That'll be fun.
that is what they need, because a
Yeah.
Danzo episode will force the girls who are doing the Danzo get out of their shell because they're performing, and the receiving part, the girls, they'll get flustered because like, oh no, there's a guy. So
Yeah.
that's a very good idea for a variety side. Yeah, but if you want to see a great performance, I'm gonna really recommend Kei Kizaka's first solo concert.
Oh yes, yeah.
Such a good concert, and the powerhouse that is Hirate Yurina. She did a song called Parko, I believe. She came up in like this red suit, and just go to the crowd. So people were like, "Oh my God, she's walking to the crowd!" But she had this look of power just doing this song, and it's like that right there is the reason why she's the center. But then you have the other members doing their single parts, and they had some Christmas songs as well as there, and that is a performance you need to see if you're going to be a Kei Kizaka fan. That's what I'm gonna say. But their
Oh,
get on
Koku
it.
performance, amazing.
Oh yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
I mean-
also adding on that, like the fans that the Japanese fans I met during the teammate concert, they're like, yeah, like the center of Keyakizaka is called God Techi. Like every single Japanese I know, they're like, God Techi, God Techi. Like,
Yeah.
like what?
What does Gadechi mean?
God.
No, God Techi, God Techi. like God, like
Yeah,
Kami.
human.
Yeah,
Kami,
Kami
God.
Techi.
Techi is the nickname of the nickname
That's her
for
nickname.
Hirata Yurina. Yeah.
Oh, all right. See, learned
Yeah,
something new
she's
again.
called Kami Techi.
Kami
Or
Techi.
God
Kami
Techi.
Techi.
God
Like
Techi,
my-
that's her nickname.
Yeah.
Like
God
Mariko
Techi.
Sama.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's awesome, man. Go Yurina. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she
called
deserves
God
it, man. She's ridiculous.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't want to see a transfer like they did with the Ikoma Rina to AKB.
No.
No,
Please,
no,
you
no,
know, you know what I would like to see though is a dance off between like Matsuya Yurina and Hirata Yurina because
yeah,
those
yeah,
two,
yeah, yeah,
oh
yeah.
my god, because
Oh my God.
Yurina is just so awesome in dancing, and
Mm.
those two,
Oh, yeah.
I'd be that. See, I could see some crossover. I hope Kaya gets more involved in the AKB universe. I really do. Like, I hope they do more together. Like, maybe they could have like a AK bingo where Kaya Kizaka comes in. It's like
Oh,
Kaya
yes.
Kizaka versus AKB. You know,
They did it
those
with
are always-
Nogizaka.
Exactly.
Right,
so-
and it was hysterical. It was Nogi Bingo was awesome. Like, well, kind of like it was
Maybe,
good.
maybe in the future. Who knows?
I could still see Muramoto siding to Kiyosaki. Like,
Oh,
yeah, this is my team. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did the same with HKT. He did the same with HKT actually. So yeah.
Tsuchida is actually a member of Katakana Keikizaka. Yeah, so they made a joke in the episode that Tsuchida was they were going to reveal Hiragana Keikizaka, and they first revealed Tsuchida for some reason. I don't think there was a camera pan. It's like, I'm in the members, I'm the center. It's like, no, you're not from Hiragana, so I'm Katakana. And so they made the joke, and so he's now the
Ah, yeah,
official
okay.
center of Katakana Keikizaka. He does the pose and everything, so it's like, oh, he's in. He's involved. Compared to what he did with AKB, it is on this side. But yeah, it's just amazing how these entertainers get involved in their group and then become a part of the group. Actually,
Yeah.
if you look
Awesome.
at that. Other performances on Koku was Nogizaka 46. They looked very classy and beautiful
It's touching.
in their red dresses.
It was deeply touching.
Hmm
Yeah.
It's
It's
a
sad to see
goodbye
that
song,
people-
right? Yeah.
Yeah, it really. I gotta give it up to what's the girl's grad. What's Nanami Hashimo? Am I saying her name right? Hashimoto. Yeah, like
Mhm.
she kept her composure. I thought that girl
Yeah.
was gonna break down, but she like stood strong. I don't know. She's gonna be missed. You know what?
Yeah.
She first gen, so it's like
Mhm.
just very sad to see her go. But at the same time, like I'm not a big Nogi fan, so it's like whatever. But it's I was just very proud of them. You know, like
Yeah.
they set her off right. So good for them.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do a graduation
Right.
tour.
Yeah.
Paru.
Boy.
Okay, I gotta admit it. They did have a nice send off at that theater stage with the 9th gen performing and the
Yeah.
few songs they did. But yeah, Paru's gone. She's now. I saw a clip on her on a show with Asashi,
It
and
was hysterical.
yeah, just like
Oh,
she
yeah.
got a question wrong, and it's like, you're in adult variety right now. Poosh.
Yeah. Her face,
Yeah.
perfect. But you know what though, with her Paru, I mean, she's got a future no matter what she does. I mean, she's one of the most beautiful people in the world.
Yeah.
Like she's, you know, I think she outlived AKB, and also too because of all the people and the way everyone felt about her. There was so much dissension about her being part of AKB. Like maybe it's for the best that she left. Even though I deeply missed her already in a weird way. Like it just the fact that there's gonna be a concert, she's not gonna be there. It just makes me sad every time I see all these like iconic members leave AKB, and she was truly iconic. You may either loved her or hate her, but the thing, you know, people are gonna go to handshakes, and there's gonna be no more, you know, salty interactions.
Yeah, no more salty treatment.
There
I
will
look
there will be
forward to
someone
hearing-
new. There will be someone new who's
I
gonna take it
hope.
up.
I hope somebody takes it up. Yeah. But,
Oh man.
you know,
But like, I think it's too fresh to copy Virus yet. So
Mm.
yeah.
It's
In a
gonna be a
while.
while. It's gonna
Yeah,
take a while.
absolutely.
Maybe 16
Nobody
gen.
knows.
Maybe,
That-
maybe.
Maybe someone from 16 gen.
Ah, yes.
I don't think so though. They're also nice. at
I
16
don't
gen.
think so, cause like they're too fresh to do the
Yeah.
Spyro thing yet.
Yeah, no, they're so sweet and nice. I can't wait for
Yep.
their first solo concert that's coming up in a few days.
Yep.
Yes. They're gonna
Another
kill it, man. They're gonna
Mhm.
kill it.
Oh,
I can't
man.
wait.
A
I'm
lot of
telling you, there's a
concert
future.
coming up in a few days.
Yes.
Yeah, the Mio and the Team 8, the
Yep.
13th gen. I'm like,
13 gen
there's
coming
only
up.
Yep.
there's like 7 people in 13th gen. I'm like, what?
Hey, French Kids did a concert and they have solo concert, so why not
That's
13
true.
Gen?
Well, true, true.
That's true. But
Kami
like compared to,
7.
Mm. Right, right, right.
but like compared to the 16 gen, yeah, like there's like like 14. How many was 16 again?
19, I think.
No, more
There's a
21,
lot more than
right?
16. Yeah, there's 20 something.
Uh,
But I'll
No,
say this though. It's,
was it
or what?
19? 19 members?
I think it was 19 actually. So.
Yeah, I said 19 members, I believe.
Was
I'm
it
gonna look it
19?
now.
Nice.
AKB
There's like
really-
3 Nanamis. There's like Nanami, 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 Nanami. I'm like, what? Why is there like 3 Nanamis?
all these enemies. But you know what though? Even with the 13 gen concert, I mean, it's good that they're highlighting because I again, one of the things I really feel AKB needs to do is you have hundreds of girls in your groups.
Yep.
You gotta highlight, man. Like
Exactly.
NGT getting their own thing, and that's finally what they're getting their own program or whatever.
Yep.
Like it's. You have to make these girls stand out, or else they're just a sea of faces that
Exactly.
you're just, they're all singing the same song,
Yeah,
and in
yeah.
many cases are lip syncing, they're not even singing.
Yep.
So it's like you got to give them something. That's why, again, going back to Kea, they need that something to really stand out. They
Yeah,
need they need a Yuko Oshima,
Exactly.
but so does every group in
Every other
AKB.
group, yeah.
Even 13 gens that
yeah,
we all know
exactly.
and love, you
Mhm.
still want to see them pop out.
19,
Oh,
by
yeah.
the way, 16 Gen.
Is it 19?
Yeah,
Oh,
19, yeah.
like,
13
no.
gen composing of Yuri, Ryoka. Like, oh my god, 13 is really strong though. If you
Yeah,
think
true.
about
Th-
it.
13 Gen has strong members. If I'm looking at it right now, on top of my head. So Akasamo is going away, of course. But you have Saho, you have Okada Ayaka, Oshima Ryoka, what is Mogi Shinobu in there. To name a few, and it's just Murayama Yuri is in there.
Yep,
This is
Yuri.
just insane how
Yeah.
it actually is.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
13 Gen took a while before they took off, but I think blending in with 14 Gen, 15 Gen, they are the new generation of AKB.
Yeah. Yes.
Good way to put
Oh.
it. And also Ayaka, like considering the documentary, AKB's documentary, and the the spotlight on her and her
Yeah.
very sad story. I'm a huge fan now.
Yeah,
so
it sucks.
Yeah.
sucks, but
It never got to an happy ending part, right? It's still like, even though she ranked, she still didn't get approval from her father. It's like, that's sad, man. You're like, working so
Yeah.
hard, you're getting recognized, and it's like, did dad watch? No. And
Nope.
then it's like, damn it, dad,
What a dynamo.
just look at your daughter. It's like, she's
Exactly.
performing as well. Maybe it's like, no, until you're center. I don't know. Maybe how that's how
I
that
don't
how it
know,
works.
man.
Still, she got because of the documentary, of course. She did get a lot more attention on that side.
she got a bump.
I always notice her because every time Iwatate Saho does her catchphrase,
Yeah.
she's always on stage just like, it's like,
Yeah.
Tahoe, Yahoo.
and they always the camera always pan out to her, and you can always just see the eyes like.
Yeah,
I
like,
hate it. There was this one stage with Team 4 that the fans were just going with it. So every time they were doing opening, they were always doing the Saho chants at every member. And oh god, I could just like, I'm gonna leave. And she just left on the stage, and they later came back.
so funny.
Like,
yeah.
I hate you guys.
Don't hate on Tahoe though. Come on.
Saho is amazing as well.
She's adorable, man. Come on. And it's funny, she had that the burrito thing going on.
Yeah.
Like, it's just hysterical.
I'm still gonna troll her on my 2-shot on
Yeah,
June.
do it. Troll her. troll her.
I'm just gonna speak French and like I will have not like I really don't speak French. Be like just troll her like. Woo!
Better watch out,
parlez-vous
actually.
français? Ça va?
She went yesterday with Nozawa Reina to Marie Antoinette, like an expose.
Oh, exhibition.
Yeah,
Okay.
she actually speaks
Yeah.
French
Yeah.
too, though.
No, she's
So very-
getting very, very good on French. She's actually teaching Nozawa Reina to speak a little French, so it's like,
Oh,
Fine.
man.
Because Nozawa needs more languages.
Of
'cause
course.
just
Yeah,
three's not
she
enough
can't
for
speak
her.
enough. Yeah.
not really.
Especially
Huh?
that all not Nippon thing with.
So much fun.
That all night Nippon with you, Karun, and Nacha was so epic.
I was laughing so much.
She
was
trolled them so
trolling
much.
so hard.
Uh,
And she did it so good too, because she has that like attitude when she says in English, because she knows English so well. Nachon is just poor Nachon. It's like
Yeah.
she tried so hard to be Nachon,
She was like,
to be
please,
so much, man.
one more. It's like,
One
no,
more, yeah.
you need to say something nice about me
Right?
first. It's like,
You love me.
I love you. It's like,
Like,
okay then. I think because of that Online Nippon, it was her first appearance ever on Online Nippon, and
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
and because of that she got a lot more fans. It's like exposure, just be there, be more. I already tweeted her. It's like, do more showroom. I miss you.
Wait, I don't think that's her first. I think it was the release of Sakazaka. I think it was.
Was she
Was
there?
she there?
Was it her
Maybe not present. That might have been her first time she was actually like in charge. Like they
Oh,
just
right,
gave
right,
it to Nozawa. They were like, here, enjoy. I mean, that was hysterical.
Let me see. Just give me a moment. Just talk.
I think
for
she
yourself.
was. It was like she was part of the Senbatsu.
All right.
Mm,
Yeah,
Right?
but I think she wasn't. Was she there? No, now I don't know anymore. Now I'm
no,
gonna
you know what?
find
I'm
out.
pretty. I want to say she was there, but again, wasn't really present. Like it was more.
Yeah,
about
It was
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
but
She
yeah.
participated.
Well, I'm not really
yeah.
counting that. you
I
know what I mean?
remember
Like,
it was Tanaka. It was
Right.
Komi,
Mhm.
and it was another one, and it was those
Me-
three. It wasn't.
There's like 5 of them though. There was like 5.
No, that was only the pre-show.
Oh.
There wasn't. That was All Night Nippon, I believe.
Mm.
Because when they do the pre-show of All Night Nippon, it's usually the members that show the All Night Nippon cast.
I want to say you're right, but I can't remember
I know,
for
right?
some
I
reason.
don't even remember too, but like,
It's all good. It's
Oh man.
the important thing is that Nozawa killed it on
Yeah,
All Night
yeah,
Nippon.
yeah,
and she and it's this girl needs our love and support because she after what happened on Showroom and the fact that she has a seeming like opinion about herself that maybe she's not as important to the AKB family. I don't want her to ever feel that. I want her to know that we love her very much, especially because she's an English speaking connection.
Yeah, exactly.
And she's beautiful and she's so smart and talented. And the fact that she was in the the Junkins single was great. She did great in the video and the MV too. So she needs our support. And I think that's the important thing. And I'm really hoping again to look forward to Sasenkyo. I'm hoping she actually ranks. I hope she'll participate actually. So we'll see.
One might find out, and that's the wait, sadly. So.
I'm still gonna do some research. I'm still not convinced.
like I want Yuri to freaking submit her application form and be like, "Here you go. I'm applying for Sosenkyo this year. Please support me." I would totally vote for Yuri if she actually goes though. Like,
So
I would
Yayo,
vote-
so Yayo, have you found your new second OG
Yes.
yet? Or-
Yeah, who's your second? I mean,
Yeah.
did you come up with somebody?
not yet.
Natsujina?
Wait,
Sechan.
Natsujina?
that sucks though. Like,
Tani Marika?
I was gonna promote Yokoshima Irie. Like,
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I'm like,
Oh boy.
are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah, I saw your post. I was
I was
cracking up.
like, oh damn. When I read when she announced it, I was like, oh man, I hate to be Yayo right now. I really hate to be Yayo right now.
Do you have anybody in the running for your position? Just curious.
Not yet. Only AKB though, cause like
Only AKB? Yeah, I saw your
it's
post.
easy
Say
to
jump, say jump, say
AKB
jump.
combination.
It gets really complicated. Yeah, you should do. Here's an idea. Go for somebody in the 16th gen. After you watch the concert, maybe
I already
somebody's
have
gonna
a
catch your eye.
season Oshi though.
Who's that?
My Asami?
Oh,
Nanami something, wait. I totally forgot her name.
I found it.
Oh.
I found the
got it?
episode. So I'm sorry to interrupt.
no worries.
So I found the episode, and it's Komiyama,
Yeah.
Takahashi Juri, Tanabe.
I
Kojima Mako,
Mhm.
and then who became second, I forgot her name. But no
Oh,
Nozawa
Yumoto.
Reina.
Oh, yeah, the
Yumoto
SPE
Ami.
girl.
Yumoto
I know
Ami.
you're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ami.
So no Nozawa.
Oh, okay.
So I was
Yeah,
right.
because remember they
what?
weren't they rapping in that or something?
Yeah,
They were
Yeah,
trying
they
to-
were rapping, yeah. They were
yes,
rapping,
they
yeah.
they did.
Yeah.
But you're
But that's not the
confusing.
one released Oh, I think that's not the release.
You're confusing Takahashi Judy with Nozawa Arena.
Wait, what?
Because Takahashi Judy and Koji Mamako are in the subunit. They were in the top 16, the B side.
I thought that episode was like before. No.
Nope.
No,
So
it was
Nozawa
after.
Arena was on the first time with Okada Nana on that English show. That was her first time on All Night Nippon.
Hmm.
Oh.
Ah.
Knew I was right. Knew I was right. Like,
Robin, setting it straight.
like,
Yep,
Can't
pretty
mess with
much.
him.
Doubting
Like
me.
you.
Anai,
Like-
Nanami.
Ah.
Anai Nanami is my 16th gen Oshi.
Okay.
There you go. Make her your number 2, man. Because
Yeah,
you know.
why not? Go for it.
So what I missed? What were we talking about? I was literally just
Uh,
focusing, searching.
Kinda
My,
like
my
40.
second Oshi because
Yeah,
like
yep.
Irie announced graduation this week.
I
and
don't think you
I'm-
should force your second Oshi. Right now you have
Yeah, it should
your
just happen.
Kami Oshi, and it's like I did the test recently of your who's your favorite member. You have this on this website. Thanks to Josh Box, who did this multiple
right.
times with the Nogizaka, Keikizaka, and now AKB. It's like a site where you battle members versus members, and eventually
Yeah.
you have your top list. It's not perfect because some if you skip once or make a mistake, then it's like on the bottom while she's one of your favorite members. But the list got great. So on the top 3 for me, it is definitely Okada Nana as first
Yeah.
place. And
course.
well, currently battling pretty much it's Yamaguchi Maho and Nozawa Arena on 3rd and 4th.
Okay.
And then you get where's that list? I'm gonna find that list as well. But it was correct for me. So eventually you'll get your Oshis.
Not true. Maybe you should link the site to Yayo.
He's just something,
Yeah,
enjoying the good times for now.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh,
yeah.
That sucks. I'll get 2 free tickets in June. That sucks.
Oh man.
'Cause I applied-
It's June. You'll get a new member. You'll just think, like, you know what? I'm gonna say hi to her. That's gonna happen, of course.
Cause like it's gonna be a free ticket with Nanya, Miki. Oh my god, I have free 5 tickets.
Oh
I have
wow.
fun.
You'll find somebody. There's so
'Cause,
many
like-
great members.
Cause Nishino Miki's ticket I have one Nishino Miki because you know like 14 gen, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then she announced graduation
Yep.
freaking before New like on Natch on Seta and I'm like I'm like ah.
Oh,
Then
man.
Irie like 2 tickets because I actually had a great time on Irie last year. So
Oh, okay.
Was she very affable? Like when
Yeah.
you met her, like was she very genki? Like
not like I'm a person who likes like you know like mild Genki persons.
right,
Like,
right.
She was
Right.
one of those like if she's Genki, but like if she doesn't feel like it, she doesn't feel like it. Like you know, like a normal being.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like a
She
normal
was like
yeah.
that. She was like, oh. Then when she saw me, she was like, oh, what pose? Like she was being like
Cool.
she was doing the wave hi like hi
Right,
hi.
right.
Mm.
Right. Oh,
And
right,
like
right,
what
right.
pose? Be like I told her like Genki. Then as soon as the part when you go handshake,
Yeah.
like oh I'm from Canada. I'm like Canada kara kimashita. She's like oh like,
Oh.
bye bye.
I love that when they do that.
Yeah.
The freaking then like the guy just literally freaking push me away. I'm like I'm coming back.
No,
Yeah,
it's-
As soon as,
Oh
as
man.
soon as they come back, she's like, oh!
I want to do this year so bad that going to Japan. I really, really, really hope that I can be able to. I want to do a handshake
Yeah,
event.
it's really fun.
You
It's
will.
really fun.
I
You
saw
should do it.
pictures again today. They had the first handshake event this year, and
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
they're now this trend. They show the pictures of what they're dressed like, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's,
Oh,
just
Oh man.
for me, the winner of that come today is Taniguchi Megu. She had this beautiful red dress on, and then she was
I know.
Oh,
standing
yeah.
on stage doing the songs, and like,
Oh
I
man.
wish I was there.
Yep.
Hey, good time.
The only one who hasn't had the luck of going to an event yet. Yeah.
I will. Eventually.
Oh, which reminds me, another picture surfaced on Twitter today or recently, and that's Oda Ayaka and Katomina, and they
Yeah.
two really look alike. I was like,
I couldn't even tell them apart.
Yeah,
I
same
honestly
here.
couldn't when
like-
I saw the picture.
Really? This is like, okay.
Yeah,
pretty
it's
funny.
It's our group now. Like it's been there for a while.
yeah,
Mm.
true. I was like, wait, what?
I was like, where is Is this Katomina? Or what
Yeah,
the
which
fuck?
one is? What?
One more reason to love Katamina. She's a chameleon. So I
Yep.
mean, that girl can do everything. She's another Matsui-Drina. I'm telling you, just everything about that girl is ridiculous. NGT couldn't be more blessed with a girl like that. Seriously.
I know the Nakai Rika is currently under the rise of being the ace of NGT, but I'm hoping that Kato Minami just fights back and suddenly becomes again in the spotlight.
Only thing
She
I
will.
can say is competition is good. Competition is always good. So
That variety show, it's gonna be a variety show, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to be a new.
Yeah. So
It's gonna be awesome.
that has got to be necessary to them. They're
You have like Rie as your powerhouse in variety.
Yamada
Yeah,
Noe
really.
as well.
Yeah, cause like on the DVD, remember that Konya no Otomawari when Oya and Rie showed up in that episode, they literally killed the episode with just them two speaking. I'm like, wow!
Yeah, here's the thing. The thing about NGT though, and this is something that I really give AKS's management. They got this one right. They picked the best girls for that group. I'm telling you, because they all, even without the support of a major variety show, with the exception of what Sashi did with them, with HKT versus NGT.
Yeah.
Even without that, they still all stuck out in some way. They all are, Mahohan with just her weirdness, and Katamina with her backflipping and baton twirling, and just you can go all down the line, and they
Exactly.
have so enough standouts. Like they have like that power to be something. And then you add Kieran, and then you have Rie. I mean, they did good there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna have a new group, I mean, I
Yeah.
hope STU will be like that. Whatever's gonna happen with STU, like I hope that'll happen too.
So television scenes in Japan, is that starting anew like next week or is that next month?
What is?
There's
No,
no.
I think it's starting Saturday already.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
So
1:15.
just the lineup that's coming up. So like I said, we have the NGT show, the new
Yep.
HKT show about traveling.
Yep.
Kea Bingo is coming up. Of course, Tofu Wrestling. That's gonna
Tofu
be
Wrestling,
funny as well.
Yeah.
We'll get to that later because I want to talk
The
about that
AK
a bit.
Bingo is
AK Bingo,
interesting too.
Yeah.
Oh, which reminds you, talk about new shows. Team 8 is going to have a show as well. On
Yes.
The 27th
Oh my
of January.
god, that's awesome.
And the MC is going to be Audrey. And I love those two guys to death. Oh man, I can't wait for that.
Tus.
Wait, Audrey is the Kimidari guys, right?
No.
No. Audrey is Wakabayashi and Kasuga Toshi.
Yeah, the guy
Kasuga.
who goes Tus
Tus! Yeah, that's why I made that
in the
noise
pink
with
shirt.
Ahem, Tus!
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that show. 'Cause I
You
love
know it,
everything.
right, Yeho?
You should know it.
I think I know them.
Alright,
but like-
remember the very, very old AK Bingo episode when they had the cook-off?
Oh yeah. that
When
one.
they need to make the hamburger on the side with Yuko and Yukari.
No, it's not that-
Oh
that's
my
that-
god, yes,
That's
I
not-
remember
that-
that.
they were making omurice for Audrey, I think, and the whole omurice was tasted like lotion, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but they did another episode with the burger as well.
Burger, yeah.
Yeah, so you know the guy. Come on, it's
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this guy.
the guy who was on Toru as well with AKB with the Don't Fall
The other
pit.
guy is the one from
Wakabayashi. He was in the SKBH Radio, yeah. Wakabayashi.
The other guy.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
There you go.
I'm so looking forward to the new Team Asia because of Audrey.
Yeah. First up though, AK Bingo that's coming up. That's a very important AK Bingo because it got it right last year.
No,
Yeah.
no, let's do it.
Lucky
Angelino,
Lucky
no.
Girl ranking is coming up.
Oh, yeah, I wonder who's gonna get it this year.
No,
What's wrong with what are you saying, yo?
you know, lucky girl ranking.
Yeah.
Summers.
Yeah.
Oh, Summers. I'm
All
calling
right.
out and John right now. Feel like, let's
It
do
will
it.
be subbed. It's fine. But the number one who gets there, because last year was Cyane, and
Yep.
And look what happened.
They got it right. Oh man.
I personally don't really believe in the tarot cards and the palm reading and like all these things about the future and fate, but every year there's something in there. It's like yeah, well, there you go. There's your solo. There's your number one spot. You should graduate.
Mm.
Well, she should, but now she doesn't. So,
Yep.
who do you think? Who do you think will be the lucky girl ranking of 2017?
Wow.
Tiny Marika, my Oshi.
Watch the old specials because
Oh man.
there was a graph on who's going to be number one.
Yeah,
Then-
yeah. So maybe I don't know. It's gonna be interesting though. That person gonna be having like a lot of attention to get that first place.
Yeah, true.
I'm
Sure.
looking forward to all the shows.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Oh, man.
busy.
It's
Oh, man.
it's one more way to see a ranking. You know, we AKB girls, like AKB48 as a whole, they always get ranked or quantified. Like whether it's a Kohaku Senbatsu, a Sasenkyo, a Junkin, Lucky Girls is another ranking. But it is interesting when they get it right, like they did last year.
Mm.
I can't even begin to wrap my brain around who would win the Lucky Girl ranking this time because again, it's so not in my world. Like I'm like you,
Yeah.
I don't ascribe to that type of thinking.
Mm.
But it would be interesting if they picked a complete unknown or somebody like I wonder if 16 Gen is going to be part of it this year. You know, that would be.
They
interesting.
should be because they filmed it after 16 Gen debuted it. So
Yeah.
So,
I think they're in
Maybe.
there. If Nagato is on there, they're like in the
Oh.
top things. I'm gonna
Oh,
oh,
lose
I'm
it.
gonna be so pumped for Nagano.
man.
Yes,
Same.
because he's definitely my Oshi from 16 Gen. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, there's gonna be so much. So, other than that, we have Koku. The TV version is going to air on the
Taika, yeah.
17th. Yeah.
Taiko, yeah.
And then we also have Request Hour this month that's coming
Yep.
up. And also, I'm wondering where is our announcement for the new single? I'm waiting for that one.
Oh.
Yeah, because we
it's-
all know that Kojima Haruna is gonna be the center.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
because her graduation song is on the 8th album, and not on the single.
Oh, right.
So she's not gonna make it for the single.
Yeah, they usually announce it in request hours though.
Did they?
Yeah,
No,
They-
because
they-
last year they announced it on Kohaku. Takai from 48.
Kimi wa Melody was the first one last year.
Yeah, they announced it on the Kohaku AKB version. I remember that because they were making
Oh,
a
yeah,
joke because Takamina was a judge with Maida Atsuko, and then they
right.
did a whole reveal like all these old members like wasn't "Be My Baby" your last song? And then you makes a joke. It's now the final song of Takamina, except for "Kimi wa Melody" and then "Be My Baby." And I'm like,
yeah.
they made a joke. So
Oh, man.
it feels late. It feels like they already should announce it.
Mm.
But they announced the graduation song on from Kojima Haruna on the 8th album, so it's not going to be on the single. So not the last single will be then. Maybe it's going to be weird. I don't know. Because the 8th album is coming out in before February, I believe, right?
Yeah, this month. So.
January
This month, yeah.
25.
I mean, there is so much content that's going to be churned out from the AKB universe finally that it's nice to see. I'm really most excited about the variety shows pumping up because for a while we had kind of a drought with so many being canceled. So now we're with this nice influx. I can only hope the subbers of the world, yayo, will jump on one or two and just take it, make it their own. Let's hope. But I think overall, what I'm excited about again is seeing new members rise to the top this year to give us somebody to look forward to and root for as the old gen slowly trickles out. We got to support or else AKB crumbles. So let's hope for something here. Out of all of this content, somebody big will rise. Hopefully from the 16 gen Nagano.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Adding to what Robin said, I actually want the shuffle now too.
In a way it would work. In a way, I can't believe I'm saying it, but I agree. I think a shuffle in this case, as disruptive it's been in the past, what if it actually does something here? Like, what if we get a Kea member, like a whole crazy Kea switch here?
I don't want it.
No,
I really don't want it. it's fun. Iko Marina
But-
was fun when she was
Yeah.
there from Nogizaka, but I want it separate. I don't want those
Yeah.
groups to mix.
I gotcha. I
I
gotcha.
get
Because
Alright.
like
Yeah.
on that shuffle, like because you need to promote the 16 Gen to teams too. So like if you
That's
do a
true.
shuffle,
It's true.
if you do a shuffle, it actually promotes the 16 Gen and the other members to be stronger. But like
Mm.
the failure one was like when they put every single ace in Team K. That was so
Yeah.
bad.
So many
That's
wins,
kind of
but,
silly.
like-
They had to.
Yeah.
Team K was falling
Yeah.
apart because they lost. Well, Sai went to SNH. You
Right.
had Akimoto
Yeah.
Saika leaving. You had Yuko leaving. Some other members that were strong from Team K.
Yeah, but Jurina was already there though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but Jurina was what age? 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
14, 15.
Yeah. They're like, okay, alright, she's getting 16, it's fine. She's also focusing on SKE. We need to focus more on SKE. You know what? Get the others. Get the others. Arupi is in Team A? No. Send her in Team K. We'll get Sakura for Team A.
Even Mako was there. Like you pushed Mako at one point, then you put her in Team K where she was a shadow. I'm like what?
Team
Yeah.
4, where she is. Team 4 right
Yeah.
now is so good. Don't change
Yep.
Team 4 is stacked.
Don't
Yeah,
chase
they're
Team 4,
the
yeah.
stacked team in AKB
Yep.
these days. They are truly stacked. But if they did a shuffle and they just completely
it. Oh, yo,
revamped
sound, yo.
Great.
Oh.
Yo, you have your sound on, so you need to turn it off.
Ah.
If you're watching a video, it will get flagged, so I don't want that. Thank you.
They
Continue,
probably
Derek.
just hit the something. So
Yeah. So no, but I think a big shuffle, a grand reshuffle, like to kind of even make the Tokyo Dome reshuffle look kind of small, would be pretty
I
epic.
know.
Yeah. Oh man.
I hate 2012 Shuffle.
Yeah, that was horrible. That was
Horrible,
so
man.
emotionally depressing. But if they
Jeez.
did something like that again, I mean, it maybe you need it in this case. I actually really agree with DX there with that.
The last
so.
Shuffle was fine. The only sad
It was
part
alright.
was Kawa Irina graduating.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
laughed
Yeah.
so hard when Yukarin had to go to NGT. Like, what?
What? But it worked out. I mean,
2014
kinda.
was a sad one as well.
Yeah.
Some lots of tears and surprises. But yeah, give me a shuffle. Damn it.
Yeah. Let's shake it up. a bit.
Sorry to
I want the
everyone, I said it,
controversy.
but we want it. I want Shinobu to come out all dressed up and like, we're doing a shuffle.
Is he still active doing that? I have no
think so.
clue.
No, it was Togasaki before.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
yeah.
They should just bring him back. That'd
Yeah.
Oh,
be great.
that would be something actually.
No,
That
Shin-
would-
I
Shinobu
miss
is fine.
Togasaki.
Because like he's the head of customer relations now. He's not the general manager.
Yeah.
He got demoted.
Well, yeah, but he's worked his way up. He could be another Sashi in the AKB world. You know, go
not?
from getting demoted to all of a sudden coming back to awesome, head spokes guy that he was before. I love Togasaki. He's
Yeah.
always been very nice to the international fans too.
Yeah.
Like every international fan I know that's spoken to him, like he'll take pictures with them and stuff. And he's very polite. He
Mm.
so it makes sense he's in customer relation now that you say that. So
Yeah,
good for him.
he is.
But I want him to come out and be like, "Hello guys, I'm doing a shuffle," because everyone's gonna hate him.
Yeah.
It'll be funny.
The messenger.
But, like,
of
it's
bad
hard.
news.
For that too, when he becomes general manager, he gets 2 jobs like Shinobu right now.
Yeah.
Like Shinobu gets. Oh, that's why it's shared with Yuihan too, though, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Shinobu's doing fine though, so I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think there's any issue there.
Like the costumes, yeah. She's the head of costumes and the general manager too.
Yeah, she does fine. She does great.
Yeah.
I think right now the staff members of AKS is good. There's no need to shuffle that or mix things up. Everyone is
Agreed.
doing their role right.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's like the figures of the groups, like for AKB, NMB, and stuff like that. You know who these people are. They have this image, and it's like those are the top people of AKS, and they can help the group whenever they need help. And of course, the members are there. You have these spokespersons, the
true.
captains, the Sokan.
Sashi and Yuihan being part of the management team.
I really see Sashi doing her own talent agency. But speaking of which, there was someone formerly known from AKB, who opened up her own talent agency, right?
Oh yeah. Let's see. I think I posted that one on.
It wasn't that
Info.
she was in SKE.
It was on 48 Daily posted.
Yeah. I
What-
posted it on Inco as well. Let's see.
What was her name? No.
No.
And speaking of which,
Oh,
like stalling.
while we're waiting.
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
16th Gen,
Yeah, go ahead.
Asami Nanami or Asai. I totally forgot her name now, even though she
Okay.
sadly, like when they were doing the audition, she was like the second one on my list to go. I really wanted to go, and like she wanted to be called Gona-chan because like she was 57. So like if I see her during the Two Shots event and she's just a free slot, like, oh, even if you don't have a ticket you could go in kind of thing, like Macharin did before. I'll be like, yeah, I'll go in. I'm like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Ah, here we go. Oh,
Yeah,
here
I
we go.
found it.
You
Yeah,
should do.
I found
You
it.
should do that.
it's
Tsugamoto Yuko,
yeah.
talent agency, former HKT48.
yes.
There you go.
Found it at the same time.
Yep.
She's now in Roppongi. It's like, okay, weird place for a talent agency, but it's
Well,
fine.
true. Yeah.
KOS Company Limited.
Mhm.
So she did it before Sashi. Who knows? Maybe she learned from Sashi, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna open it.
Yep. Kind of curious what's going to happen though, but oh well.
I'm
Some
still
girls just have
saying
it down.
this. Shashi is gonna take over AKS, you know.
I honestly feel like she can do anything she wants at this point.
Yeah.
Like she's got the brains, the talent, the clout, the ability. You know,
That
she's got
work.
the influence.
Yeah.
It's whatever she wants to do. But I think at this point she's still enjoying her idol career. Like I said, she's an idol at heart. So I think she's gonna milk that for as long as she can before she decides to do anything executive. I really thought Takamina was gonna do it. To be honest with you, I thought Takamina
Yeah.
would have just easily transitioned into like a GM position, like more on the staff side.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's completely sort of like disappeared. You know, except I mean she does her solo stuff, but I mean yeah.
Maybe
you know.
she wants to do her solo stuff first before
I
going
think
there.
she's still part of AKB in a way. 'Cause,
She
like,
recently
in a
was
way.
there. She recently
Yeah.
paid a visit
Yeah.
on
She
the
paid,
Christmas
gave the clothes
handshake.
to
Yep.
like her old clothes hand down.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, she had like a huge clothes donation, so she went to the handshake event and then
Right.
just donated a lot. People were like, all right, I'll
Yeah.
take it because they're the same size. But
Uh,
what fun!
Yeah,
but
pretty much,
she's doing her programs. Her CD didn't sell all that well. Well,
as
Derek,
we
you
expected.
Sad.
yeah,
Sadly so.
you understand that a lot more. But
Mm.
Takamina is still doing stuff. I think it's fine. But for AKB itself, the 2017 is going to look interesting. I think.
Oh, it's
With all this
awesome
stuff.
already.
Yeah, can't wait. Oh man.
Yeah.
And anytime AKB can put out the kind of content that we all need as fans to digest, and the more is better in this case with all the girls, you know, so we can be completely immersed in the world. That's a good thing. And the fact, like I said, they have all these new variety shows coming up. We have a potential upset in the Sasenkyo to think about and to be excited about.
Mm.
It's all
Oh,
new things.
yeah.
We you know, and then also too, we can't forget about Tanamin. You know, she did win the Junkin single, but I also feel maybe she could be something of a dark horse here in the AKB universe, and she might show up a little bit more, and different girls might show up more that maybe didn't get their comeuppance in 2016 because of all these other girls. So I really feel, you know, we could see something big here. And again, 16 Gen, you know, we can't
Yep.
count them out. And we're only talking about AKB. We still have all the other sister groups. We got, you know, MNL48 might finally, eventually
Yep.
show up.
S-
STU might make their
STU 48
Oh dear God.
48, but their
I'm on the
silliness
On a
might,
boat.
might actually, you
On the
know.
boat.
But what if it works out?
Roll.
Don't spoil the song list, dude. Don't
Yeah.
spoil it.
What if they end up crushing it? We don't know. I mean, it's just there's a lot to look forward to. At
Yeah.
2017 so far, it's gonna be awesome.
So yeah, look forward to 2017. This was the first episode of 48
Yes.
Talk this year.
Oh.
So
Very spastic episode craziness.
yeah, with that, just follow us on Twitter. You can message us, and we'll message right back, or on the forums. We always talk back like that. If you have any topics you want to talk about, we'll talk about it in the show. Of course, also go to DerekVasconi.com. He posted a new blog about his 2006 adventures. Also, there's stuff of AKB there. So go for a read if you want to read some good stuff. But for now, thank you for watching this week of 48 Talk, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye, everybody.
Take care.
Ciao, ciao.